We was cutting the bottoms off those pop bottles the other day, and I was saying that if you've got a container about this size, which is not a bad size, these fit perfectly on top and create a little mini greenhouse. So I'm going to start a small mixed lettuce container, small enough to just pop on your kitchen window. We can take harvest from these, but obviously this has to stay in greenhouse, so I think next time we'll do it on a much smaller scale. And I'm doing it so there's just about a centimetre's gap from the compost to the top of the pot, which then means that that can sit on there that little bit higher, so we can have those seedlings growing protected overnight for a little bit longer. I'll just give that a bit of a water just to make sure that those seeds stick to compost. Plus, when you keep your compost in greenhouse in open containers like that, it soon dries out. And then same as before, I'm just going to use mixed salad leaf and just broadcast over the top. Trying to get a nice amount on there, but also not too much. And also, if you're doing it like this, it means you can have a nice variety of different salad leaves or microgreens. Small space, little compost, highly nutritious plants you'll get to harvest. And that's small enough to sit on anybody's kitchen window. We'll just pop that little lid on top like that. So, a nice little planter you've got there, using the bottom of that old pot bottle. And I keep saving the bottoms of every bottle that I get, because they're not taking any space up, but obviously they're very useful. Let's make another one. Let's try some spinach this time. Quite big seeds, these spinach, but at least you can see exactly how many you're putting on. That's actually quite a lot I've put on there. But we're multi-sowing to cut leaves, that's not going to matter. But I am just going to press these seeds down before I cover them, with them being quite big. Get them seated into that compost. And then again, a quick covering. Popper's lid on. And then we've got two. But because I've got 4 of these containers and 4 lids, I might as well make all 4 up, because, like I said, they're not taking any space up. And just using the same pot to make sure it's nice and level. And I did buy some new seeds this week, so this one's curly kale and it's red Russian, so we might as well try some of that as well. Quite small seeds these, but we're working in a small area, so it's still easy to see these seeds go on. Plenty. Just give that a quick water. I also forgot to water these. So we might as well do this last one. Plus, I've got a load more bottles that I've saved in house, so I can start and cut the bottoms off those and save them. And I've got quite a lot of pots this size, so you could get variations of mini vegetables growing on your windowsill. And anybody can do that. You don't need any special lighting. Most of what we're using are cold hardy plants, so they'll germinate quite happily at room temperature. And because it's the quickest vegetable that you could ever grow, and I've got loads of seeds, we'll do some radish. I just got some new packs of these. These are the French breakfast ones, but there's a French breakfast 3, and they're the new ones that I've got. So these are old seeds, way over a year old, we might as well get rid of, make up a nice pot of radish leaf to pop on as salads with everything else. This time I won't forget. And all these little pots can be put in a container like this. If you put them in something like that deep, they're not going to get knocked over either. Or you can put them in a tray like this, because then you can bottom water them, which is a lot better for your plants, especially when you're growing dense amounts in a small area. That's going to avoid any fungus problems. And you've just created yourself a miniature garden. So even if you're not growing things outside and you haven't got a greenhouse, you can still do little things like that. So at least through those depressing dark months of winter in UK, you can still see a little bit of something growing. Now this container will hold 6. So I'm off to grab a couple more pots and a couple more bottle bottoms as well. And we'll set up another 2. So if it is your first time visiting this channel, first off, thank you very much for watching this video. And if you do want to see any more in future, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend.